Oi, oi, Captain.
Oh. Bro, I was trying to stream last night and the fucking stream deck kept ending my stream.
Good.
Like, just randomly. It just turned it off. I was like, what the fuck?
Yes. Who lives on a pineapple under the sea? No more, because we're recording.
Oh. Is this what it's like when I do that?
I do feel that we opened the stream with an oh.
Oh. Who's watching a podcast named DQC?
Ooh. Yeah, good. It's
Audience.
all one people.
Hello.
My little brother is probably the one.
Woo! Go little brother.
Shout out.
Shout out. Have we been uploading to YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we are caught up as of yesterday. I had fallen behind.
Cool.
Even though he said he was going to do it directly after the podcast.
Okay, look, I've had a bad couple of weeks, fucker.
That's something I do not do, unfortunately.
Have a bad couple of weeks.
That.
Oh.
Somehow, even though I was awake 2 hours before this time, I feel less ready for today than I did the last time.
So, it's fantastic.
Welcome back to DQC.
Woo! We got there.
We're back, continuing this little mini break from the main campaign.
Woo!
Called the Okalaran Incident.
Ooh.
So on my right, I have.
Hello, I'm Crowe. I play Moonstone, the Minotaur Barbarian fighter.
That's right.
To his left, fucker.
His left is you.
To his left is right. Shit!
Oh no!
Everything's going wrong.
And
hello!
on the chaos.
My name is Caine Harrison. I play the Dampier Planetary Clockwork Sorcerer. What is the other thing I am? There's so many things. I'm all of the things.
Warlock.
I know I'm a warlock. What kind of warlock? You know? Great Old One Warlock. Qualar Tiedian.
Wow.
And to my right...
Yep.
I'm Becca, and I play Drift, the Tiefling Rogue Fighter.
Woo. And I'm Scott Salem, and I play Krone Diamondheart, the Dwarf Paladin.
And I am Garrison. I play everybody else. So, I'm supposed to have a question for your guys' characters. Do I have one in my head yet? No. Figuring it out right now.
We're doing back to questions.
I like the questions. I think they're fun.
I'm not asking you a single question. I don't know a damn thing about it either.
So I'm going to be giving fun facts regardless of the shit.
Let's go with... What would be your character's favorite meal?
Are we going to get in order, or just whoever's ready?
Whoever's ready.
Anyone ready? I don't know. The souls of children.
Okay.
Okay.
Or the blood of children. I feel like it's like veal, like a
Right.
delicacy. He's a Dampier.
Oh, that's right. I detected all sorts of things about you last time. I forgot about that.
We got options.
We got options. God, it's got to be just like a whole like roast pig. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like one of those like feasts.
What is his favorite part of the pig? Is that the rump?
Of course.
Okay, cool.
Of course.
Yeah. We love pulled pork.
Mm-hmm. No.
I feel like it has to be like a good smoked turkey.
Oh,
Ooh.
I thought it was gonna be salad. I don't know why.
No, I thought it was gonna be like something like
I thought Moonstone was gonna be like a vegetarian.
that. Yeah.
He's just swole off of like the protein of just like.
He likes a good Caesar salad.
Yeah.
Drift would... She'd probably be, the kind of person with her hand caught in the cookie jar 24/7. I feel like she just kind of like nibbles on cookies and stuff like that because
Sweet
she's
tooth.
childish. So
Like a favorite kind of cookie?
I don't know what kind of cookies are in. I don't know, the Forgotten Realms world.
It's up to you. You can you can put whatever. He has no power here. You can put whatever you
You can say
want.
whatever is in that cookie that you want.
All my power is gone.
I eat cookies that grant me wishes.
Eat cookies that give tokens.
And I have 17 of them in my back pocket. 2 of them were crushed right by filling my butt. But after that,
Actually, his is actually a cosmic brownie cookie.
I also feel like Drift would be the person who trips and spaghetti falls out of her pocket. And she's
Alright, let me put that in my notes. Drift is a loose spaghetti person.
Drift has so many nudes in their pocket.
Pocket sand.
Pocket spaghetti.
Pocket nudes.
Pocket nudes.
Drift casts pocket nudes.
It's not what you think.
You just hear. Just like a hit.
Oh god, that noise was disgusting.
Woo! Chaos! Alright.
Alright, let's...
Back at the ranch.
So, the last time you guys were, you were just outside the capital city of Hasamel.
It smells.
Damn.
Damn.
That was pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, now I won this episode. I don't care what happens to me. Kill me. Alright, anyway, continue.
So, you guys had just seemingly defeated the king, Clement, and are now left in a small clearing, probably about a mile outside of the walls of the capital. There was a little bit of interference in your fight. Something happened to Moonstone. A rift of some sort opened and cut a hole in his back.
He got me fucked up.
Right.
And now, as you guys are all sitting here, Diamondheart begins to feel like he needs to do something with his vehicle.
Alright. It's put away right now, right?
It's currently in its box, but you're getting the sense that it could be used for something with the rift that had been used to attack Moonstone, but now it's just sitting there hovering above the collapsed king.
Alright, well, is everybody up for a trip?
I
To start, like, unfolding my vehicle out.
I mean, I feel like there's bigger things, right? As he's like looking at Clement's dead body and like actively stabbing him, but it's not killing him because he's still breathing. And he's like, I mean, I feel like this should be doing something. Sure, I don't know. Yeah, I have got no divine intervention at this point, so go for it.
So as you all are sitting there, you begin to feel like someone is just sending you instructions. They're getting printed into your brain as you're doing it.
Okay.
You start unfolding the box the way that you normally don't do it. You're not creating a vehicle, you're creating something else built around the rift.
Oh, alright, so I didn't know it could fold open that way, and then you can configure it like this. I don't really know
What's going on?
I'm not really sure what's going on right now. It's like you haven't ever had like a fantasy Lego set, and you just like put the blocks in the different places, but it still makes a thing. That's kind of what this feels like right now, but I don't really know how or why I'm doing it.
Okay, well, let's keep it. You good, buddy?
Cough up blood.
Oh.
No, I mean, if you look at the large scar on my back.
I thought that was there before. My bad. Let me see if I have something to heal you. I think I do. Oh, Caine.
Can I
God damn it.
make like a check on this voice in my head?
You can make an Arcana check.
Okay. Hey, I actually put proficiency in that. The one skill that I did, and of course I rolled a 3 on it, so an 11.
Say that you could tell that you're getting some sort of divine instructions.
Okay.
You are not quite sure where or what it's coming from, but you are getting instructions from something beyond your own level of mortality.
All right. Well,
Nothing to help you with.
Oh no!
give me a moment.
The paladin's the healer, and he's being a mechanic.
Yeah, give me a second while I can only use these hands for one thing at a time, and I gotta be undoing this whatever this vehicle is.
So as you're doing that, you know that you could take a break if you needed to.
Whew. All right, get over here.
Does Moonstone need to help you?
No, I think that maybe I need to help you a little bit.
Okay. Moonstone will accept it.
Okay.
Hey, Drift.
I'll give you 50.
Okay. Sounds good.
Hold a little on for later, but a nice big chunk of hit points back for you.
Yep.
Hey, Drift. Can you keep an eye out? Since you're kind of sneaky, can you just? I feel like we kind of just knocked the fuck out of a very important person.
At this point, Drift is still up in a tree, probably casting a scrunkly looking silhouette. I don't know. Like,
Moonstone still as large as bigger than a tree, so if you want greater heights, I can pick you up.
oh my gosh, thank you, Moonstone. And she resumes the same pose.
No, Moonstone will take off his dread helm first.
As this is all happening, all of you hear a horn off in the distance.
Moonstone head is soft.
Right, so if this is where we're going and this is what I'm hearing in my head, we should probably do that real soon because of the sound of those horns.
All right, you do your thing. We'll keep an eye out.
Great. How long does it take to configure this vehicle?
So you are beginning to create what looks to be almost a door frame built around this rift.
Right, I don't know how we're all gonna fit on this and drive anywhere, but okay.
Go ahead and roll me another Arcana check.
Sure.
And yes, Caine.
Can I go out and can I? How much time do I think we have?
Before the people who just blew that horn arrive? Based on how long it's taking him to assemble this thing, and you can kind of tell what it's gonna end up being, some sort of door, and it's not even halfway done yet. They're probably gonna get here before he finishes.
Yeah, but how close do I think they are? Do I think they're more than a minute away?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna go into the woods a little bit, and I'm gonna go cast Alarm, and I'm gonna see if I can get a head start on if anyone would be there. So I will cast that.
Okay.
22.
22. You're not building a vehicle.
Right.
You're building
Surprise!
Whoa!
a doorway into another reality.
Okay. All right. I don't know how I feel about this, but I'm gonna do it because the four, as strong as the four of us are, we're not taking on a whole kingdom on our own, right? Okay.
We'll see.
Okay. Well, I'm not taking on a whole kingdom on my
No,
own.
you're building the door. That's why.
So yeah, I'll keep working on that door.
You can begin to hear what sounds like horses getting close, but then they seem to stop as if they're probably dismounting, getting ready to...
I'm picking up trees and I'm throwing them.
Yeah?
Leroy!
Nice.
I'm already raging, so
Fucking go for it, my guy.
I'm also gonna put my my little golem dude on the other side of the alarm. So essentially, alarm over here, wherever he's chucking trees and trying to bottleneck them. So the
Got it.
construct is over here.
Is Drift still on Moonstone's head?
yeah.
I need a dex saving throw because he's probably lifting these like this and then throwing.
Okay.
How are you?
One tree, just
Yo, you're trying to fucking like flick him with your wrist?
It's like a javelin, just
Oh yeah, javelin is to the side.
Do I do dexterity or do I do like acrobatics?
Since he's not lifting them above his head, I'll let you do acrobatics.
Okay.
A kind of benevolent DM.
so
14.
Okay, yeah, you hold on. You do not maintain your footing. You're holding on for dear life, but you do
Okay.
hold on.
So going further into Moonstone's description, I feel like he kind of looks like a Highlander cow. He's just
He's fluffy.
He's just the cutest boy, but the angriest man.
The cutest boy and the angriest man.
That is how it goes.
One of them is going to be above a 21 at least. If anything, it's going to be a 27. And then the other one is going to be at least a 21.
A 21? Okay, so since you're not throwing at a target, you're just throwing at an area, because you can't see these guys yet. They haven't entered your visual range.
Okay.
I'm going to let you roll 2d8.
2d8. Easy enough. A 1 and a 2.
So 3 soldiers will be taken off of whatever I roll for how many are coming.
Uh-oh.
Okay. I would like to accent surge and do it again.
2 more d8.
7 and 8.
8 and a 1.
Okay.
All right, so a total of 12 soldiers will be taken off of whatever I roll. Which could be pretty devastating.
Which sounds like a lot of soldiers, maybe.
Crow, I believe my dice are in that little tray right below where you're sitting. The tray.
Crow, if you don't give him the dice tray, then we can't get attacked by a bunch of soldiers.
That's true.
Ah, damn it!
You traitor.
You doomed us all.
You traitor. I'm also going to cast Armor of Agathis at 6th level, so just to get ready while he's chucking trees.
Don't forget, if you're within 30 feet of me, +3 to all of your saves.
I'm gonna be within 30 feet.
I'll never do this again. I'll never do what I just did again.
Well,
100.
No.
Oh.
12.
1. They sent 1 soldier.
I will tell you guys. I'll tell you guys what I did later.
Oh boy.
He rolled a 10. And now he has -2.
-2. 2 people join our group.
This is how we recruit. That's interesting.
Sorry, I'm writing out things.
You're literate?
Right, so before they all get here, Moonstone, you might want to let drift off your head. She looks like she's going through it.
You're like really faint screaming.
He's going to his sword, grabs his helmet, puts it back on, and then he... Does Moonstone stay big?
Does Moonstone stay big? Is that what you said?
Yeah, he's asking everyone.
Oh!
I thought you were asking an
I thought you were just like, yeah.
No, I thought that was a mechanic question.
It's up to you, Moonstone.
Moonstone will stay big until the army arrives.
All right. Keep chucking those trees.
So, you guys begin to see soldiers making their way towards you through the woods. They are all wearing what? Okay, you made a face like you had something to say.
No, I just say they don't. They don't get to.
Oh, okay.
Does my alarm go off?
Yeah, they probably crossed it at some point.
Cool. You'll have shrieks in the distance as my construct just charges towards, gets a full head of steam as he goes towards the alarmed area. That doesn't have to be incorporated, but I just wanted you to know.
Okay.
Right, I think we're going through a door here pretty soon.
You would guess that he's got...
I'm chucking as many trees as I can.
Okay, so this... we will go into initiative, but I will let you continue to throw trees in initiative, okay?
Chucking trees.
Chucking trees.
So how long has it been?
Not long. They're moving quickly.
Hey, we're running.
Initiative?
Yeah, we are going to need initiative rolls.
Okay.
All right.
I'm going to get...
Hey, look at me.
I rolled an 18 and a 19. Because I have advantage.
Oh.
Wow.
It's only a 21. No, wait, 22. Fantastic.
It's better than me.
Mira, what you want, girl?
Tell me what you want.
Okay.
Mirror roll.
Oh, I don't know why I put that on that.
What did you say?
I'm just wondering what Mira rolled for initiative.
Would you like to roll?
Boop.
She just looks. Wait, what if
That counts.
That counts.
Bless it.
You bless?
Yeah, bless it. Okay.
It's 6.
She's not a fighter. She's a
Okay,
lover.
queen.
Okay, first of all, give me 25 through 20. 25 and above. 25 through 20.
22.
23.
Ooh.
I want to go home.
20 through 15.
18. He's building right now.
Yeah.
He's a Lego master
What did you-
builder.
A 14.
A 14? Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Sorry, the way you were bopping, I was like, maybe like 3.
No. Just the lowest of the group.
So as you guys all see a group of about 12 soldiers walking out of the forest, they all are wearing what looks to be incredibly ornate armor, but all of them have a black hand carved into the chest plate.
That looks unfortunate.
Do I know what that is?
You can roll me a history check if you would like to.
Can
Okay.
I roll one too?
Yes, you can.
Ooh, I rolled like shit.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
You said history?
27.
Holy fuck.
She's smart.
You know exactly who these people are.
17.
Actually, all of you know exactly who these people are. This is the Black Hand. This is Demelza's personal guard.
I rolled a 10.
Yeah, you don't know who these people are.
I know they're a threat.
That's all you need to know.
You have a history.
Uh-huh.
These are the people that burned down your fucking forest.
Uh-huh.
Reggie.
Oh.
So Moonstone get even more angry.
Can he double rage?
He's getting to throw 2 trees for one attack. I think I'm letting him get in.
But I have 2 attacks. So 4 trees?
Yeah, fuck it.
Here we go.
All right. So first up in the initiative order is Drift.
Okay. I'm having a hard time visualizing what's happening right now.
So pretty much you guys are all sort of forming a wall between these guys and Diamondheart, who is currently building a door above where the king's unconscious body is.
Okay. I suppose I should do something.
How many of these soldiers look like spellcasters?
None.
Is there anywhere
Okay.
Drift can go to be out of sight when she attacks?
She could duck into the forest. I mean, you guys are just in a small clearing.
Okay. Well, I'm going to have
Though that
her...
clearing has becoming bigger with every Moonstone turn, so...
Okay, I'm gonna hope that Moonstone leaves my trees alone.
We'll have Moonstone have to make a perception check to see if he finds the tree you're hiding in.
So do I need to roll for her to successfully hide?
Yeah, roll me a stealth check.
Okay. Uh, 35.
As a stealthy bitch.
Jesus Christ! Yeah, you're fucking gone.
I
Okay.
think you're in the other campaign right now.
Okay, so she
Wait, she left again.
Coward.
got away, but she's technically not going to leave because she has strict orders. So, okay.
Only reason.
Aren't those fun?
Yeah, strict orders to hang out with these guys. So, from her little hiding spot, let's see, what am I going to do?
Hide.
I guess she's going to pick an enemy to shoot. Like, there's a bunch of them, right?
There's 12 of them.
Okay, she's going to pick one of them and shoot them with her longbow.
Her longbow? Okay. Go ahead and give me a roll to attack.
16 for hit. Would that hit or?
16 will miss.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Got that armor.
Alright. And then
What'd you roll?
that one was pretty low. Let me see. Because I have a pretty good modifier. Yeah, that was just a 2, so I'm not surprised.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm scared of Drift now.
I think we all should be.
We all should be very frightened of Drift.
Okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end my turn there.
All right, it is now Moonstone's turn.
Oh, also because of Skulker, they don't know that she's there. So,
Oh, Jesus.
yeah.
All
So
right.
they just see an arrow whiz by.
So first off,
Somewhere.
I need to roll just a d20 from you, because you're grabbing trees, aren't you?
Uh-huh.
I need a roll from you.
If Moonstone knows what tree that...
He doesn't. That was a 35.
But does he know what direction she went in to hide? That's what I would say.
then
This
he-
Roll me a
should be-
perception
Then you
check.
put her down. Okay.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
You gotta ruin my amazing stealth roll.
She's a 35. She just holds on to the tree
The whole time?
Just part of the tree, still shooting.
That's fucking dope.
You have no
survive,
fucking
you're
idea
then
where she
behind
went.
the soldier.
You blinked and she was gone.
Attack.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. So yeah, he's gonna pick up. He's just gonna take some trees, rip them off from the earth, and start chucking them.
Okay, I need a roll d20 from you for your luck.
I like this.
9.
A 9? That is lucky enough not to be. He picks up the tree next to you.
Okay. Drift's like,
Please no.
Okay. My lowest one is gonna be a 16.
A 16 will miss.
Okay.
Are you throwing these at specific people or are you trying to hit a group?
I'm hitting a group.
A group? Okay.
Trying to hit as many people as I can.
Okay, they are gonna. I'm gonna.
Are they clumped up in like 3 squads of 4? Since
3 squads of 4. So I'm gonna. You can hit 4 at a time when you can hit.
Just the same fucking group.
You could just throw it at the same group. You can split up amongst the 3 groups. It's up to you.
I'll hit one and one. So
Oh.
You have 4 tree throws.
I missed
This
one.
one.
Oh, you missed one. Right. Duh. Okay. So
Okay, sorry. He picks up 4 different trees. Can he pick up all 4 trees around Drift? So they
Yeah.
just one tree.
Hello. Right, this is the weirdest magic missile I've ever seen.
okay.
You're just looking over
So-
your shoulders.
You're gonna roll 5d12 for damage. The first one they're gonna take half.
Wait, for each tree?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, it is a tree you get yeeted.
Do you need any extra 12s?
No, I think I should be fine.
Okay.
Just gotta look for them
No, I
first.
probably should load up if I want to do that epic move again.
All right, so it's 5d12 per tree.
Per tree. The first one's doing half damage because they did. I'm giving them dexterity saving throws versus the trees.
Got it. Damn. Okay. 15, 25, 30, 38 on the first tree.
38 on the first tree, so that group will take 19 each.
Ouch.
And then,
And you said you're hitting each group once?
yep.
Okay.
That was cocked. Fuck. Okay, I rolled really high on this one. 24, 35, 46, 55.
55 damage on the second one.
I rolled 2 12s, 2 11s, and 1 9.
Wow.
go Moonstone.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Moonstone angry. Moonstone wants to rage. Okay,
And you're still warded. Death warded. from
Okay.
Before. They gave you that one, they gave you one too, right?
you did.
Mm-hmm. Everyone but you, because you're like
Yep.
from another multiverse or whatever, so it's fine.
Yeah.
24, 36.
And then you're also warded with
44.
44?
All damage you take is halved. And I take it with you, basically.
And you still have those
Wow,
D8s.
such a giver.
And
I still have those.
one?
Yes.
5 D8s.
Yes, let me grab those.
It was only 3 hits.
Yeah, and you said one of them is half.
Yeah, I did the first one was halved.
You did.
Got it. Okay. Now I'm on track.
Okay. I was really confused. All right. So yeah, Moonstone fucking just yeets 4 trees at these guys. And the second 2 groups of 4 are also knocked prone as they were fucking decimated by a tree.
You know what? I'm gonna leave Incarnation, and he's going to throw the Great Axe.
At just one of them?
Just one of them.
What does that do?
I'm assuming at one of the guys who did not fall over.
Yeah. Does a 17 hit?
That is a miss.
So a large spectral echo of a great axe just flies and it goes just cutting off a little bit of hair.
Yep.
And then that's it. That's the end of my turn.
All right.
They all cuts.
Qualar.
Question: how far are they distanced from each other?
I would say they're all like, there's a group of 4, and then 10 feet like to their left is the other group of 4, and then 10 feet to their left.
Cool.
Sorry. Add another 15 damage.
To which one?
2 of them are getting +5, and the other one's getting
+2.
+2.
Okay.
Sorry, my apologies. I forget that I have throwing shit that I can add to.
I'm just glad you got it, bud. You're on my team. I want you to have it all.
Yeah, anything that gives you more damage, speak up, please.
Yeah.
Rage? What's my rage damage? Because I also forgot about
It's
that.
probably like +6 at this point, because you're... Yeah, it's up to you.
It is +3.
Oh,
So
weird.
Let's dance into the music.
another. So another 3 to.
The 2 that failed, and then 1 to the one that succeeded?
Yep.
God damn it. So many numbers.
I'm gonna remember this at some point.
I don't believe it.
It's been, God, how many years since I've actually played a barbarian?
No, well, probably not.
Well, there was.
We played a lot of characters.
True.
We cycle through. So, I don't know. But a high level barbarian? Wow.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Been a while.
Yeah, no, these campaigns are the only ones I ever get to play like high level, like really high level
Woo!
characters.
You hear that, everyone out there? Play high level campaigns.
Y'all will get there.
It's a lot of math, but it's a lot of fun.
My hand's gonna fucking cramp up from this shit.
Too many numbers. So I do all of my combat in Google Docs.
All right.
It's like,
Damn, he cool. I'll be nice. Everyone just needs to roll a dexterity saving throw. And if they're prone, they have disadvantage.
I assume not us.
No, over there. All 3 groups are close enough.
I'm assuming the saving throw is really high.
Yeah, it's like 21.
Yeah, they all fit.
Cool. So on a failed save, they're going to take 10d4 acid damage, which is 32 damage. And then 5d4 at the end of its next turn. Or it's higher than that.
So 32 damage to each of them right now.
Yeah, 32 damage to each of them right now. And they'll take 5d4 at the end of their next turn. Let me make sure I had that save right. Yeah. And then, how are they looking?
The 2 groups that got knocked over are...
Oh, sorry, save was an 18. I'm sorry. I thought I was playing a different character.
They still all failed.
Okay.
The group that didn't have disadvantage rolled a 4. The other 2 groups rolled a 10 and a 2.
Got it. Well, I would like to,
Rage.
I would like to rage. Now, so that was my bonus action,
Oh,
as that was quickened.
Jesus fucking Christ.
And then, any of them look hurt.
The 2 groups that are prone look like they have seen some shit.
Okay, well, I'm gonna attack the ones who aren't prone because I don't want disadvantage. So that one was quickened, so it was a bonus action. And then this one is twinned.
Will you check the camera angle, make sure it's okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Or the dog just ran like headfirst into the fucking tripod.
I get to reroll that. So, 1 to crit. One will miss for sure.
Got those zoomies.
Doing laps. Go off, Mirror. Do laps.
One will miss, one will crit, and then it looks like 2 will miss. Another one will crit. Yeah, so I have a total of 4 hits and 2 crits, and then 3 misses.
Louise.
All right.
But they're separate beams, so I'm just trying to spray them all.
Okay, so how many hits did you have total? 6?
6.
Okay.
No, 5.
5. There's 4 guys, so double up on 1.
Okay. I'll crit. The crit will double up.
I'm just gonna double crit one guy.
Just one guy.
Oh, that's poor motherfucker.
So this will be the crit.
One to the head and one to the other head.
That's 13. So sorry. 43 plus 8. Yeah, 43 plus 8.
51 damage.
51 damage to that guy. That one guy.
He is like fucked up.
He's not dead.
No.
Alright. This will be one dude, 6 plus 8, 6 plus 8, so 14 to that guy. Fuck. 18 plus 8, 16.
26.
26.
8. Oh, fuck.
18
yeah.
plus 8,
26 to the third guy. And then 21 to the fourth guy.
All right.
That's all. So yeah, so you'll see Qualar's eyes start to go overclock mode as basically this giant like little bubble of like this acid bubble just kind of pops out and just starts to whoop 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 whoop. As it gets over there, it just pops and showers them all in acidic energy.
Alright, reptile.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, neat. Can you tell me I don't play Mortal Kombat? But yeah, so and then after that, I see the group that they're standing, and I'm like, could you like go away? Just 8 different beams just shoot out from like the clock that appears on my hand, so it's like 8 hours.
Oh, jeez.
Cool. That's it. And I'll just stand there because it's like Big Angie's kind of in between the two. I don't know where Drift is at. I'm gonna position myself close to about 15 feet away from Krone, just so I can be in front of him. If in case anyone shoots at him, I have a chance of deflecting maybe or being in the way.
So it is now Diamondheart's turn.
Right.
You can choose to either focus on this, or you can choose to try and do something in the fight.
They seem to got it handled, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep focusing on this.
All right.
I don't think I can do half of what any of these 3 can do in terms of damage.
As you do that, I would like for you to roll me an Arcana check. We're going to see if you can speed this up.
Well, it's a good thing that Arcana is the one skill I put a proficiency in. Oh, all right. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20? Yep. All right, so you're going to pretty much do the effect of a dash with
Sure.
it. So you will accomplish what would take 2 turns in 1.
Great. Right. Okay. All right. Put that there. Put that there. You got it. I don't know. Where did she go?
I don't know, but she's around.
All right.
Moonstone hopes she hasn't thrown her yet.
Be careful, Moonstone.
All right. It is now their turn. Mm-hmm. They're all going to charge at the guy who's throwing trees.
Right.
Moonstone was stomping.
Now, here's the funny thing. 8 of them are prone and cannot reach you. They do not have any ranged attacks.
Okay.
They're fucked. 8 of them do nothing.
They push the tree off of them and stand up.
The bark, they're just like
The other ones are all going to try and attack you. So we're just going to... they all get... Right. So they all get 3 attacks with a greatsword. So I'm just going to go through and see how many of them hit. First one...
17 is my AC.
17 is your AC. Okay.
that was
stupid.
I don't like all of this.
So out of all of those, only one misses of the 12 attacks. None of them crit though. So I'm going to just pull up.
It should have just been 4 attacks, right? Because 8 of them couldn't get to him.
They all have 3 attacks. There's 4 guys attacking them 3 times each.
Oh boy. Okay, got it.
Scary.
It's very scary.
Whatever you roll, reduce it to half.
To half?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Moonstone be raging.
What kind of damage is it?
Slashing.
Okay. That's important.
There's important.
So
Where's my thing? I get to do a thing. Oh, here it is. No, it isn't. Here it is.
I shouldn't have done this. My brain did a dumb thing and now I gotta fix it.
Uh-oh.
70 damage.
Ouch.
That's halved.
That is halved.
Oh.
How you looking, Moonstone?
His feet are pretty bloody.
Got it. He's covered in blood.
But that is their entire turn, and it is
at
now.
the end of their turn, they all take 16 acid damage.
They all take 16. One of them dies.
All of them take it. As the acid that like rained down on them is starting to like dig deeper and deeper into their armor and their skin.
Beautiful.
So one of the guys that was right in front of him dies.
Just in your presence, Moonstone. Wow, he is so powerful. Conqueror's hockey.
This Moonstone unleashes this guttural scream.
Oh wow!
Just imagine a deep voiced cow.
All right.
Moo.
The whole party moves.
That's our, guess we are new war cry. As a party.
It is your turn. What?
Drifted higher.
Oh, drifted higher one. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I misread that.
Don't worry, I got you.
I thought you were pointing to Scott, and I was like, Scott just went.
No, right, it's my turn again. All right.
Yeah, it's Scott's turn. Okay, I'm going to aim for one of the enemies that are actively attacking Moonstone right now, not one of the prone ones. I
Got
don't
it.
really care which.
I forgot. On the last attack, you had advantage because you were hiding.
And this one.
Right. Advantage, does that mean I roll twice?
Yeah, and you take the higher number.
Higher, okay. For the attack?
Yes.
Okay, so the first one, what did I just roll?
22.
22, okay, and then,
See if you crit.
Yep.
Crit.
and 28 is the higher one, so that's just for hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, and then,
And then plus your sneak attack.
okay,
you're-
so, wait, did I roll the right one? Yes, I did. Okay, so then 13 is the base, but then I think I also roll 8d6.
You roll lots of d6s.
Let me see. Sorry, I'm still learning this. 8d6. Does that mean 8 of these?
Yep.
Okay, that's a lot of little dice. Okay.
Yeah, you get basically a single target fireball every
Oh,
time you.
Okay.
And you get to roll that for damage to your bow.
Oh.
That's for damage.
She rolled it on her.
Oh,
on her
I
thing.
take it back. And then you can also choose to do Wails of the Dead as well. If you want to hit another person within 30 feet of them with some sneak attack damage.
Okay. I might do that. Oh God, now I have to do math.
Groups of 10.
Yep.
Groups of 10.
No, don't tell me what to do.
Okay. Groups of 3.5.
Right.
Electrum. Fuck. Groups of Electrum.
Then you convert it back into d6s.
It's the Google Translate.
So that's an additional 26 damage.
So that guy will die.
Hell yeah.
You killed him. You can turn his soul into a soul trinket.
How many soul trinkets can I have at one time?
I think it's up to your proficiency bonus, which is like 6.
6.
Okay, so
That
I'm
might be
already.
more than
I
that.
think I'm already full of those.
You have 4, I know.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
Full up on souls.
I don't.
We talked about that. Remember?
Oh, okay. Well, so I start.
Episode.
Do I start with 4?
You start with 0,
Start
but
with
we
0.
said at this point of the adventure you would have 4.
So would that bring me to 5, or does that bring me to
5.
5? Okay, cool. Cool. So Drift uses her free hand to cause a tiny trinket to appear, and then puts it in her pocket. And then let's see, is she gonna do anything else?
Because you did damage, you can hit somebody else with sneak attack damage because you hit someone with your sneak attack.
Wait, I can do another sneak attack?
No, just so Whales from the Grave.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I'm gonna cast Whales from the Grave.
Cool. So you can choose any creature within 30 feet of that creature, and they will take sneak attack damage.
Okay, I'm gonna just target another one of the attacking enemies.
All right.
Moonstone, and they take 4d6.
It'll tell you how many.
Okay,
Yeah.
4d6. Okay,
4d6. All right.
okay.
And it's necrotic damage.
Yes.
Ooh.
Spooky.
Okay. 7. So that's just 7 necrotic damage.
All right.
Yeah, take that.
Nice.
Yippee.
Oh, wait.
So
What level are you? Rogue? Okay. You're good. Sorry, I just want to make sure.
Yeah. And that's it.
as the one dies, he lets out this horrific scream as his soul is torn from his body, and that scream seems to emit an energy that then impacts his ally right next to him.
Just girly pop things. No.
Slay!
And then it will be
Yes,
Moonstone's turn.
Okay. He's going to bonus action teleport or swap places with his echo. So he's a little bit further away.
Okay, so to get pretty much disengaged.
Yeah.
All right.
And then he's gonna pick up another 4 trees and just
All right.
he's gonna just
Oh,
throw
boy.
them like bowling balls and try to
If you hit on all of these, they will die. Like this will be it.
I believe in you.
the lowest one I rolled was a 7 plus 13. So
They will. How do you want to do this?
Oh boy.
So I so Moonstone. All of a sudden, you see Moonstone go. The one that's standing in front of them just goes into a translucent gray, and then you see the translucent gray one starts to fill with color, and then you see that one just pick up 4 trees, just picks them up, and he like grips into the tree and just starts throwing it like a bowling ball, and then as it hits the enemies, you just start to see the tree splinter, so it starts to impale them, and then they just go flying off. And they see it happen through what happens.
And as the soldiers are defeated, you come to a finish of this interplanar door.
All right, I'm ready to help now. What? Oh, all right.
Qualar's just checking his watch.
Okay, well, very useful, Krone. You're so useful to this party. I'm so glad you're here.
I had a quick question. So since Drift saw more people die, could she make another soul trinket?
You can only do it with your reaction, which you had to do on that last
So
time.
that's in combat only. Okay.
It can be at any time that you can use your reaction, but because it was
Just used it
Yeah.
already. Okay, thanks.
So, you guys kind of like look over. You see this almost Monsters Inc. door.
Does it have little pink flowers on it?
No. And as you guys all approach,
So I will say I've not done this before.
Okay, what is it? I get it's a door. If
Right, that is, I think, about the extent of my knowledge. Do I have any idea where this goes?
nope.
Great.
I'm like rubbing my hand on like the side of the door. I'm like, oh, the craftsmanship is nice.
Drift is suddenly
Thanks.
back in the group.
It was a car.
What?
I just said Drift suddenly back in the group from her hiding spot. But
Hello again. Oh, I go grab Clement's body.
As you go to do it, the door seemingly like pulls on him a little bit.
Like the
Like an invisible force is pulling him towards the door.
oh, pick him up. Since he's now easier to pick up because I'm a weak bitch. I put him on my shoulder. I go, the door wants him.
Not a comforting sentence.
True, but I also don't want him to be here alone. 'Cause
Sure.
I tried stabbing him after he's dead and it didn't work.
Right, okay. Well, I think
Goes
we've...
to open the door and just like peeks in.
Oh, okay.
Hello, anyone in here?
You see nothingness.
I think it goes nowhere.
Something told me to build this thing, so...
Ooh,
Like a good something or a bad something?
we have a test object.
Is everyone just following the little voices in their heads right now?
You're not?
I have
Make it happen.
Moonstone
I've
wants
had
to
one
know-
voice in my head, and it was yours.
What are you talking about?
You guys have
You really
voices in your head?
No, I do.
What's that?
The voices of my gods. Speak to me. I like to assume that they're the ones who led me to build this door, but looking in, it looks a little scary, so I'm not quite sure.
Sometimes Moonstone has an inner monologue, but that's about it.
Drift really thinks that. What's your character's name again?
Qualar.
She really thinks that your character's just like pretending not to remember, but I know that it was like a Qualar from a different universe, right? That spoke to her.
You don't know that, but like out of game, yeah.
No, I mean like out of character.
Yeah.
I know that, but I'm saying, but Drift.
No, Drift
Drift is
doesn't know.
significant. Sorry.
Yeah, like
actually
Qualar's
thinks
like-
that he's pretending and being a
Qualar's
jerk.
like doing the same face that I'm doing, just like
Yeah.
chin, mouth slightly
So she
agape,
thinks
like what?
she thinks he's being a little bitch, and she's mad. Is what I'm saying.
No, you're good.
I hate
Okay.
everyone.
Alright.
Oh, everyone.
Everyone.
It looks like home. And I go
Moonstone.
walk in the door.
Moonstone, you gave me a flower, and you're very sweet. So you're excluded from that. I don't know about either of you two. You both listen to the little voices in your head, and you think you're always right. And
Right, I dropped Death Ward. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't.
Does she know that she's on Death Ward?
Yeah, I came up and was like, do you have permission to cast a spell on you? And you had said yes.
She still doesn't like you. So.
Great.
I don't think I'm always right. I think I'm wrong, probably most of the time. Anyway, this is a door. I'm gonna walk through. Hey, come on, Clement.
You're going to probably have to shrink down to fit.
Make it work.
Takes up his helmet
Aww.
Oh.
and gets down. Unrages. Moonstone is now a good 5'6" again.
Short king.
I guess we're, going in?
I'm following you.
Well,
Do we
Qualar's
go?
going.
Anyway, I walked through. I was like,
Moonstone walks in.
So everybody walks in.
Yep.
Look at Drift. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll follow up the group, please.
Okay. Drift glares at him and then walks in.
Right. I'll go in.
As you guys all walk in,
Wait, my car.
My car.
you begin to feel
where's
like
my
you're
car?
falling for a very long time.
So Moonstone just walks in, just. Oh, shit!
Eventually, to the point it's so long that you get tired of it. You're just like, why in the fuck am I falling?
can I believe that I'm not falling like this is was it Spy Kids?
You can,
Was that in Spy Kids?
yes,
Yeah.
you can try.
I am no longer falling. I rolled a 3. I am still falling.
You're still falling.
I'll cast Featherfall.
I feel like Krone is like a meteor in adamantine plane, just like crushing through the.
I'll cast Featherfall on everyone.
Oh,
Just so it's like, if we are falling, we're not gonna die.
It takes so long that eventually you all become comfortable with the sensation. You guys will get the effect of a long rest during this.
I'm free,
I go in like a little turtle into my arm.
free falling.
Moonstone is free falling.
And then after this long, very, very, very long fall, you guys land softly.
I feel like Moonstone just like went like this, where his head is my hand, and he's just like stuck in with his horns. Just
Jeez. So where are we?
You don't see anything.
Oh my gosh.
You just seem like...
After an hour, just because I didn't want to, I was going to cast Aid at 9th level. So everyone just gets 40 HP. Just like, and it lasts for 8 hours, so it would have lasted past our long rest.
Sure.
So past an hour into that, where I was just like, this could hurt. And everyone just gets little clocks around them.
Perfect.
It kind of just looks like you're in a pocket dimension. There's no, like... There's nothing.
So it's not dark, it's just empty?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just pretty much white nothingness.
Hello? Hello?
And then you see somebody else land on the other side. And it looks to be Clement, who was no... When you landed, you realized he wasn't with you anymore.
Bastion of Law. As soon as we land. You get the D8s again.
Oh, thank you.
And then, as he's approaching, you also see another creature land. Clement lands over towards you guys' left at about a 45-degree angle. Another creature lands at the 45-degree angle to your right.
All right, lots of creatures are landing. I'm re-death warding the three of us. I don't trust anything about this.
Moonstone rages again.
The creature on the right seems to be some sort of demon-like entity. You're not sure what it is.
Moonstone definitely rages.
Yeah.
Yep.
Draw my sword. It starts glowing with a radiant light.
And that is where we're going to take a break.
Bastion of Law on you. Bastion of Law on the Minotaur as well.
Death ward. You get a death ward. You get a death ward.
Everyone gets a death ward.
See you guys in a couple minutes.
We got a long rest. We knew this was going to be a fucking battle. Did you click it?
Or do we switch over?
Did you click it?
Okay, cool.
Did you click it?
What's up?
What's
We're
up?
back.
Trance of order. Anyway,
What?
cast Trance of order.
On who?
Me.
Okay.
Bonus action. It's a class ability. Hello. I literally see the body of Clement fall, or the demon part of it, and I'm like, that's spoopy. And I hit my clock, my Flava Flav clock, and it just starts overclocking. Did you guys forget about that?
I could never. Never forget about that.
Totally forgot.
100%.
Idiots.
So, as you guys land, you see the other two also land. The demon seems to be almost like sort of like flexing and like almost like he hasn't been in this form in a while.
Do I recognize this?
You can all roll
demon?
me history?
Religion?
Religion, Arcana, History. Up to you.
Yeah, any of those. History or religion, arcana.
Great.
Whichever one you want.
23.
I don't care. But natural one. I really don't
You
care.
really don't care.
I'm scared.
Winston rolled a 19 plus 1.
What did you get?
23.
I rolled a nat 20 plus 10.
Oh my damn! Jesus!
30.
Christ!
Natural 30?
So the three that aren't Qualar,
Oh, no, I'm getting a headache. As soon as he lands, I'm like, this is my objective. This has to be.
this is Baphomet. I think I said that right.
Yep.
So we can tell that it's Baphomet?
Yes,
Okay.
you can. Though he doesn't seem to be focused on you at the time. Doesn't seem to focus on anybody.
Moonstone's lost.
Right, so this might be our only opportunity to get the drop on him. So I'm gonna go kill him.
I'ma fuck him up.
Wait.
Agreed.
If he's here and he's here, then are they?
I think that's the least.
Would Moonstone even be able to put this together? Is the thing that I'm trying to figure.
I'm rolling an insight check to see how I take that.
Roll me a perception. Hang on. Roll me a
Was he gay?
roll me a perception check, Moonstone.
How dare you?
I want Moonstone to see if he can recognize that these two were at one point combined.
I don't think that's what he's asking.
Here. How dare you? Because it's 6. But he still does it. Like, well, Moonstone wants to know if they're. I don't know what this means.
In a
but-
relationship.
I don't think that they're dating, Moonstone.
Well, hey, Moonstone has a question for you, Demon Lord.
Oh my god.
As Crone's walking up, blade just shining.
By the way, while this is happening, Clement is walking angrily towards the rest of the group
Oh,
with a giant black axe.
Right, okay, so there's 2.
Moonstone definitely one side.
Yeah, you do. You really do.
But Moonstone has a question for Demon Lord. You guys fucking. Because if not, I can kill him.
That means roll initiative.
Hang on. No. Not initiative yet. You said, because if not, I can kill him?
Yeah.
Roll me a persuasion, I guess?
Ooh. To 17 plus 3. No, plus 2. 19.
What?
Louise.
Where the hell's mine? There it is.
Moonstone persuasive!
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Oh my god.
I rolled a 4.
And?
Rough.
That's rough, buddy.
No, it's moved. He's been moved.
He just goes. Prove.
Ooh. Smash!
So roll initiative.
Roll initiative.
Come on, high initiative on this one.
I know. I think Moonstone weirdly making a deal With a demon lord?
Fuck.
Throws me off my initiative.
You think?
I get a headache. I get a migraine. I'm just
All right. 25 and above.
oh no.
Not this time.
25 to 20. 20 to 15.
16.
17.
All right.
God. What'd you guys roll?
Low. I don't have a very good initiative bonus.
Sam. Oh.
Same. I think you can hear me from here. Yeah.
Yeah, just a little
I
bit.
just think I can't tell.
You got the 17 and then Drift got a
little more
16?
echoey.
Yeah.
Okay. What did the other two get?
Oh.
3,
Oh.
2, 1.
7.
Oh, nice. I said 3 and you're like, oh, neat.
I was like,
Okay.
Wait for this. This is gonna be stupid.
So, first one up is going to be Clement, the king.
The Lord of Destruction.
And he's going to charge at the one who is the furthest separated from the group right now, which is Diamondheart.
Probably so.
He's going to rage as he charges at you, and he's going to make a couple of attacks.
Right. You're not my king, so this will be fine.
Ooh.
Hit him with your words.
He's got bars.
Gotta use that 16 charisma somewhere.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
This is actually probably the highest overall statted character I've ever had, just from like rolls. And it's fitting that it's on a paladin, the already most busted, one of the most busted silly classes.
Dude, a Hexblade Paladin is probably the scariest thing in all of existence.
Yeah.
What does improved crit apply to? Is it just 19?
You can't crit.
Ooh, right.
Adamantine
armor. You dumb bitch. You dumb bitch.
No crits for me.
But yes, if you roll a 19 or 20.
But yes.
19 or 20? Okay, thank you.
And, wait, is he a champion fighter? Because if he's like level
No.
20, okay. Because I was like, that goes to like 17.
Right.
Because there's improved, there's more improved, and then there's mostly improved.
There's best improved.
His bestest.
Okay.
It does go down to 17, yes it does.
Yeah, so I didn't know if that was where he was at.
Well, his lowest of the two attacks was 23, so I'm assuming they both hit.
Yep.
As he takes 2 swings with the black axe of the monster. 76 damage.
Okay.
That's it? He takes those.
I mean, I'm not bloodied. Yay. I don't feel good.
Next up is Baphomet's turn. He's just kind of like watching.
That makes sense.
And then Moonstone.
Ooh. Bonus action. Summon my Echo.
All right.
And then the Echo is going to be behind Clement, but I'm going to stay 30 feet away.
Okay.
And then I'm going to throw my my great axe twice. As I throw it once, it reappears in my hand and throw it again.
Okay.
Would I have advantage? Since
Nah.
combat with him,
He is in combat, but you're also like...
and my manifested echoes behind him.
Yeah.
It's a threatening creature.
It is hard to get your axe there. That's the only reason that I was like iffy on it, but with 2 people near him, yeah.
Okay. So I rolled a 18 plus 13 and a 14 plus 13.
Yep, both those hit.
Cool. Okay.
And what kind of damage is this doing?
It's going to be
Dope damage.
let's go acid.
Keep clean.
Acid?
Don't do dope.
Yeah.
All right.
As
Lamb.
I just grip my great axe and it just from the blade it starts dripping acid, and then see it being thrown twice as it hits him both times.
Spooky, scary skeletons.
Spooky, scary skeleton.
Sing shut down your spike.
And then I'm going to add my Strike of the Giants, both fire and storm, So he's getting hit with acid, fire, and thunder.
Okay.
You've been thunderstruck.
And
Regular
then,
druid over here.
Constitution saving throw of a D20.
A sorcerer. That's me.
DC of 20.
Yeah, DC 20.
Yeah, he saves.
Okay. So he will take half of a D6.
I smell it the by ghost instead of the camera.
He'll take 1 fire damage. And then...
Oh, remember, you all also have the 40 temporary hit points.
Oh. Well, I'll just add that now. If I did forget that.
Because I cast that. And we had an hour after we landed, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
And then he will take...
Here, I'll just do it this way. I'll just...
Epic music.
I know.
I like it.
he'll take 27 acid damage, and then he'll take 3 fire damage.
Hell yeah. That hey, he'll die by 3 damage.
By 3
at least.
damage.
That it on your turn?
And nope, that's only one attack.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
No.
Another D6. Oh. God, I rolled a bunch of ones. I don't need to roll that.
Yeah, duh.
Uh,
Stupid.
This is kind of toxic. We all need to get along.
I can't do this.
Is that Drift talking? Drift is like, go. We don't need to get along.
So I rolled a 5 on the dice, plus another 15. So 20.
Yep, that hits.
No, that's 20 damage.
20 damage? Oh.
And then I'll leave it at that.
Oh, phew.
Pass my turn.
Drift.
I played 1 card
Okay.
face down.
Well, one thing Drift notices right away is there's nowhere to hide. And that kind of sucks.
Well, I am a 20-foot being, so he can just hide behind my hoof.
Can Drift attempt to hide behind his hoof?
Go for it.
Okay, cool.
Is that normal? No disadvantage on that.
Disadvantage 100%.
Okay, cool. If it's at disadvantage, then I'm going to use my reaction to restore balance.
You fucking
I nullify the disadvantage.
hate you.
Okay.
As literally a clock almost seems to like spin around you in like whoomp whoomp, like the Halo intro
Oh
from
my
the very
God,
first
yeah.
one. As it goes around you, like circle, like basically does that. And so as it does, you almost seem to like shimmer with the background. So it's just a normal roll.
So just roll once, and I got 26. Is that high enough?
Yeah.
Okay. Drift is suddenly out of sight again, hiding behind somebody's hoof. I don't know who.
Who could it be?
Could my hoof? You got your hoof?
Yeah, it could be anyone's hoof. And she's going to attack
Could be Baphomet's hoof.
the guy who's in combat right now. I know Baphomet's not fighting yet.
Yeah.
Right? So she's gonna shoot at Clement. Is that his name?
Clement.
Clement. Okay.
Clement.
Hey.
Clementine.
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 No, that's his wife.
No, it's his
And
dog.
I rolled 19 to hit.
19 hits on the dot.
Let's go.
Okay, and then I'm going to. Let me see.
You would have had advantage on
Yeah.
that attack, by the way.
Really?
Yes, because
Okay.
you're hidden and you have people fighting
Okay.
next to him.
So that's 9 base damage. Can I add the sneak attack stuff too?
And you should re-roll that.
Reroll it real quick to make sure you don't
Because
crit.
then you can do double sneak attack.
Oh, okay. So roll hit again.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
If you get a 20,
I got a 22.
that still hits.
Yeah, it still hits. I mean, that doesn't change anything. You were gonna hit no matter what. It was just see if you crit, because then you do double the damage.
Okay.
damn.
So
16d6.
So the
or
main
whatever.
damage.
Shouldn't it be 9?
What?
Shouldn't be 9 at level.
She's a 15 rogue.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Multiclassed. Okay. Got it.
Okay, main damage is 9.
Got it.
And then I'm gonna roll the sneak attack damage.
86.
Let's see. 17, 27. So 9 plus 27.
All right.
And then you can also do Wails from the Grave to hit him for an additional 4d6 with you. Because you hit him with sneak attack.
Okay. Yeah, I'm also going to use Wails from the Grave. Just be super extra.
And that uses a trinket, right?
No.
It just uses a charge.
Yeah, she has 6 charges.
Got it.
But if
equal
I
to
ran
proficiency.
out, yeah.
She can use a trinket to do that for free.
Everyone's so scary.
Oh, sorry.
Why are you so spoopy?
Why is everyone so scary?
And then that's an additional 12 necrotic damage.
All right.
Oh yeah.
As the arrow sort of lets out this shriek as it embeds itself into his side. Kind of grimaces, but he's still keeping his eyes locked on Diamondheart. As it is your turn.
All right. Bonus action, holy weapon.
Okay.
So my sword now does a base 3d8 extra radiant damage for every hit.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
I'm gonna take a couple swings at this false king in front of me. And,
Talk your shit, Krone.
nat
Speak
20.
your truth.
Oh, all right. So I'm gonna go ahead and pump a 3rd level divine smite into that. We'll just see what the other one is.
Just third?
That's an 18. Well, I used all my 4th level spell slots to give us Death Ward, and I can only go up to 5d8 max on the damage, and I used my 5th level spell slot for Holy Weapon. So now I'm only doing 2d6 plus 7d8, well, doubled for the first hit, so 4d6 plus 14d8.
Are we doing?
Well, no, we're doing max. So
It's
you
max.
had 56 plus
Well, okay, so 78
78 and 2d6.
and 2d6.
Okay, so you already had a base damage of 68 before you roll.
Of 68?
Yeah.
Okay, great. And that's on the first. That's on the first hit, correct?
Yes.
6, perfect. Okay, you're right. I can be scary too sometimes.
Yeah. Well, you guys are so scary.
Rolls a crit, realizes what the fuck he's capable
It's
of.
been a long time since I've gotten to pull out these kinds of pipes. Being the protector of the king, I don't actually get into that many threatening situations.
Oh, yeah, no, because the king, well, the thing is, he drives around his fucking vehicle, so he just shoots cannons and shit. He doesn't get close to people.
You forgot you could do this.
Forgot I could do this. Oh, wow. Okay. 35. 35 plus 7 is 42, plus 5, another 47. So plus 64, 111.
Plus 68.
Oh, so 115
15. Yeah.
points of damage on the first hit.
That's it?
Yeah, on the first one.
Coward.
I know. Sorry.
Bust his ass!
And then I rolled to hit again, and it was an 18 on the die, plus 11.
Plus 11,
29.
yeah, it hits.
You know what? I'm gonna pump another 3rd level into it because
Yep.
we're just getting. This is it. You hit me for
audience.
76 damage with those axes, so
Bring you back more.
we're done for that. Let's see here. 5, 10. That is a 6, 10, 25, 35 plus 5, 40 more points of damage.
He is gasping for breath.
Right. So about that, about that fight, and that I think ends. I think that it's my turn. There's a bonus action. My reactions are stuff to help with fighting. I technically should have had advantage on all of those attacks. Yeah, because Echo standing behind.
Yep.
See if you could
I'm
on the
just gonna
second
see if
one.
I crit on the second one. I did not. Okay.
Damn.
Sorry. I just have to check. That's my turn.
So,
What's up?
as Qualar realizes
Dang.
this is what he's here for, correct? Mm-hmm. This is what he's here for. He's going to almost
What's your passive perception, really quick?
a lot. That's like 19. It's nothing big. Wrong character. 13.
Never mind.
Well, what I'm gonna say is, as my visage starts, everything's overclocking, and then everything on my body just stops. And I go, your fate has already been decided. As I raise the clock with both hands, it like starts to float in front of me. Because of I can't roll lower than a 20 to hit, I'm going to twin and quicken my Eldritch Blasts, and it's 133 damage.
Yeah, he's dead.
Okay.
He explodes.
Yeah, so essentially the clock, a giant clock just kind of appears above me and just like a Gatling gun. So with each piece, it like an arm flies off, his head starts to shatter, just like Swiss cheese. And then the clock starts going again.
Moonstone likes Swiss cheese.
Yummy. It's all force damage too.
All right.
So I guess we turn towards battle.
Oh.
Moonstone didn't kill him, but he's
He
dead.
is staring intently at your weapon.
Ooh, I grab the black axe.
The black axe of the monster.
Yeah.
This is a weapon that doesn't need a tuning.
Ooh. Tell me more.
Right, I'll fight you in about 30 minutes.
Give me 1 hour so you polish the blade.
There's just a fury behind the eyes as he stares at you.
It's getting right back.
Roll. Fuck it. Let's have a stare off.
Oh well, I'm gonna lose this. What am I rolling?
Neither one of you are going to back down, so I don't feel like intimidation's even worth it, because neither one of you is scared of the other.
Right. We made quick work of your servant.
We're just going to fucking roll off on this.
Go back into the hells where you belong.
Because if I made intimidation, you would have absolutely no fucking chance, which is boring.
All right.
So go ahead and roll a d20, and I will roll a d20.
Roll off.
That's cocked.
It's a roll off.
What'd you get?
I got a 17.
I got a 6.
Oh no! I mean, you don't know for you.
So he's kind of like,
It like glows bright. The sword just continues.
to you, the rest of you all realize that the fucking demon blinks first.
You lose.
You lose.
Am I... Sorry, just to cut it for a second. What is going on up here? Did that complete my objective?
It depends on what happens now.
Okay.
If you roll me an Arcana check. Actually, roll me the intelligence saving throw first.
19 plus a lot.
All right, so yeah, you're going to be able to actually think about this. Now roll the Arcana check.
You're not stupid.
That was only plus 4, but Arcana.
Skills.
I think I might cast skill empowerment to get myself expertise on Arcana. Wait, I might already have it. No, I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna spend a 5th level spell slot.
Jesus.
Damn.
All right, this weapon lasts for an hour, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that for Arcana because I can't fuck this up. So that's an 18
Nice.
plus 16, 34.
Wow. If you can talk Baphomet out of this fight, you've accomplished your mission. If you can't, you have to kill him.
Is this a Baphomet from this plane?
No.
All right. So I saw he... Okay, sorry, you can continue it, but I'll have to reel with that. So he blinks.
He blinks first, and then there's just this... He's unsure of whether or not... He did just watch you wipe the floor with the guy that he's been fused with for years.
Oh, so Moonstone was right.
In like
They
6
were-
seconds.
Yeah.
Right. The best thing that you could do for yourself right now is to go back to the abyss from whence you came. Find yourself a new servant and we'll cut that one down too. Right?
Roll me a persuasion.
I was like, I wanted to help, give him advantage.
Okay, what do you want to say?
I'm gonna say as I like start to walk forward, the clocks are moving syncopated with my steps. So now instead of being the kind of the Rolex constantly moving, now it's like a tick tick tick. Mm-hmm. And so with every step it ticks, and I move closer and I say, I'd listen to him. We have a lot riding on this and a lot backing us up. And if you're in our way, well, let's just say Demelza won't be able to win. No being in existence can win because of what we have defending us. The best way for you to survive is to go back where you came from and game plan and grab someone that's not, attached to that cunt.
Moonstone from the back just says, "You could be your own person again."
Could be your own person again? That's sweet.
You get to roll persuasion as well, and it will be added on to whatever he rolls.
Okay.
Moonstone is
Did I give him
sweet.
advantage?
You did give him advantage. What'd you get?
A 28.
Plus 14.
42, please?
Does Drift get to do anything to help?
Yeah, Drake, do you want to throw your lot in?
Just toss Clement's soul trinket at him.
Did you take his soul?
Did you turn it? You can turn it into a soul trinket if you want. We kind of overshot
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I forgot I could do that, but yeah, she takes his soul.
Okay, do you throw him the soul trinket?
Why do I... Oh, wait, throw who? The soul trinket.
Baphomet.
Why would I do that? I don't...
He very clearly had a large level of disdain for that person.
Okay, but is he gonna, kill us, though?
You don't know.
We're trying to convince him not to fight this.
Right.
Okay.
For different reasons.
Yeah.
Because this is a demon prince. This is a person who's basically a low-level deity.
It's like a god of
Okay.
demons.
So we don't want this fight. Objectively, we can fight it, but we don't want this fight.
Drift takes the soul trinket and looks at Baphomet and says, "It's time for you to live your truth." And then she kind of rolls the trinket. And it's a tiny little coin, and you just hear it going. And then it rolls around in a circle and then falls down near his toe.
I don't know why you said roll. I thought it was a Bakugan.
And then,
at the end, it's
and then she gives him the kind of look that you'd see at the end of a Hallmark movie.
Yes! Wholesomed this demon back into the abyss.
He kind of picks it up, realizes what it is. You see a quick little look of joy whenever he realizes what you've given him. And then he kind of just does that.
we all look at each other.
Right, so we fell down here and I don't have a door.
Doesn't he have to leave first?
Right.
Pull somewhere way out.
As soon as that happens,
I think so.
you see your own hand, a lot bigger, grab Baphomet and pull him out of this space.
Was that Bigby's hand?
How did you do that?
I didn't.
Well, that was you, right?
He raises his hand and tries to maneuver it. He looks at his spell list and he just he pulls out this little notebook with a little clock on the top.
How did I do this on accident? What did I do?
It's I'm looking through my head. You see 2 nosebleeds, and I'm just okay, how did this happen? I don't know what's happening.
There's an audible fucking face palm from outside of the space.
I don't know.
Multiverse.
Yeah,
you?
probably. I don't.
Right.
Also, can you text me the name again?
The name? Oh, yes, I can.
Thank you. So he just got yeeted out, and I go, I didn't do that. I would definitely take credit if I yoinked the demon prince out of existence. I think I would take the credit for that. I think that's built into my character. But wow, we did it.
Yay!
Yeah.
Did we? You know more about this than we do. Is this what we were supposed to do?
He just looks at the ground and starts shaking his head.
A sense of calm washes over.
I think we did it, guys.
Right.
So,
Then the floor seems to become almost a glass panel, letting you guys look down as you see that the battle at Hossamel is currently taking place. You watch the group known as Alpha Company, which all of you would know was the group that was leading the rebellion, takes on Demelza in her tower. They as Demelza falls, then Elspeth, the mistress of the sea, rises, and you watch them shove a bag of holding into another bag of holding and yeet it at Elspeth.
The forbidden technique.
Which explodes in her face, and she is gone in a blast.
Another person's also gone with that.
Oh yeah.
As you see the blue tiefling just shove another bag of holding while next to Elspeth, and they all just go.
Right. Well,
did we win?
You see the celebrations begin.
good show.
Good job.
Right. Yes, quick. Do we go celebrate?
What does Moonstone do now?
Well, we've got a camp to get back to. I guess. Well, I don't know. I guess we go back and we drink.
Moonstone loves drinking, but Moonstone never had friends to drink with.
I don't partake often, but
Moonstone.
after a fight with the demon lord, I think I've earned at least a sip.
Then
Shady black.
this little chaotic being pops into the space that you guys are in.
I kill it immediately.
Okay.
You fixed it!
What?
Moonstone is.
I did a dumb and a broke. Hey, I know you.
Moonstone does not.
I don't know him. I don't. I swear to God.
I know you later.
Story.
You know me later?
Later. You don't look like that anymore.
There's a few hands. Try to speed up time.
Moonstone
Huh?
wants to know if you're named later. Is your name later?
I'm trying to do an anagram with my name. I can make the word later. Yes, I can.
Oh.
Is that my name?
No.
Oh.
No.
Well.
I owe you guys a thank you. I broke reality a little bit. You guys fixed it.
So all of this is your fault.
No.
Moonstone big kid?
Maybe you should kill him.
You don't need to roll an inside check. He 100% is lying.
Whomst?
I'm Fiddlethip.
No, I'm Moonstone.
Nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure. Who is this guy?
Fiddlethip.
I don't know.
What did you say?
Fibblethip.
Fibblethip.
Yeah.
Fibblethip. And so you're going about fixing this now? Fixing this mess?
Oh, you
made,
guys
or-
already did all the fixing.
So what do you want?
Nothing. I just can't say thank you.
Wait, why?
welcome.
Why did I fix it? What?
Moonstone wants to
What?
get the axe.
I wasn't sent here by you.
No.
You're a reality-breaking entity of some kind? Are you a god?
Yes.
Right, so you're not a god.
I am.
Sure.
This guy's full of it.
So, us having now done the work of a god, surely that means that there's some sort of reward fitting that good work.
Yeah, what he said.
What? I'm just so
He
confused.
starts trying to look for a coin purse or something.
This is how you know he's not a god. He's looking for a coin purse.
It's a little too awkward.
I don't have any money.
If he's a god and quote unquote reality breaking, doesn't mean he can go break into other realities and still
Right.
build.
So go to a reality where there's money. And then
Go to a reality where you're not broke.
See,
Psychic damage.
here's the thing.
Vicious mocker.
Going into a reality is doing whatever I want is what caused the problem.
Okay.
So I don't think I'm allowed to do that anymore.
But you done it once, why not do it again?
Stop tempting me, Minotaur man.
Minotaur.
Do you know this
Minotaur
dude?
huge.
Do you know him?
I do not.
Minotaur,
I'm so
not man.
confused. I wish I did. If I did, I'd have more information to articulate with, but I can't.
But
You'll get there.
Can you get us out of this
Oh, right!
limbo?
And then you guys are all back, like, in the war camp where the celebration's going on.
I don't.
Glowing holy sword. It's pulled up.
this random huge Minotaur just appears out of nowhere. Should I shrink back down?
Yeah, might as well. Bring yourself
Takes off
back
the
down
helmet.
to normal size. Do I see Fibblethip anywhere?
Yeah, he's right there.
Kills him.
Kill.
Stab.
I want to kill.
Oh, what do we do now? We celebrate?
I guess so. Is there? So we've done it. We've done the thing that you're.
Yeah.
Great. So you're still here.
Yeah.
What do we do now? Do we just?
Why am I still here?
Would you like to celebrate with us?
Yes.
Great.
Moonstone wants to go get drinks.
So it's my way of thanking you for getting us out of that limbo.
Drift is kind of giving him a side eye for inviting him.
Bombastic side eye.
I'll look to Drift and go. And Drift, I actually I owe you an apology. I underestimated you and your abilities before we went into this, and it's clear that you are as fine, as keen, as sharp a warrior as anyone in our own camp.
I don't have any money.
I don't want your money.
Oh.
I'm just
He's trying to be friendly.
happy to be working alongside you instead of against you.
Okay. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you for protecting us and working together.
Moonstone comes back with 5 things of ale.
Right. Moonstone doesn't have anyone to drink with, but now he does. I'm gonna drink with you, Moonstone. You're
Yeah.
awesome.
Go.
Let's go.
Here's to Moonstone and Squad. Yeah.
We'll work on the name.
I like Moonstone Squad.
What do we call ourselves then?
Moonstone Squad. Moon Squad.
No. Not again.
A basketball abuse. It's very close.
How about Drift Squad?
The Drifting Moon.
Drifting Moonstones. How about
Sounds like a band.
Oh. We should include Qualar. You okay?
Huh? What? I'm sorry.
you're hearing voices again?
Do you have?
Unfortunately, no.
Is it unfortunate when you don't hear voices?
It's become the norm. So it's like now that I don't have that, it feels very empty.
So
Not because I'm dumb.
I was gonna say that's where you let your own internal monologue take over.
Well, maybe.
Moonstone has that.
You also notice
Oh,
that the possibilities all seem to be fairly.
Everything's just quiet. Like there's no like flickering. There's no like everything just seems normal.
Well,
Try to see it as peace.
in the words spoken to a now gone demon lord, maybe it's time for you to be your own person.
It's time for you to live your truth, King.
You can be your own person.
Oh right, yeah. You have to change your face. You can't look like that guy anymore.
But
Like the other guy, you can't look like the other guy anymore.
He can't look like himself. Moonstone lost.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what's going on either.
no, that didn't help.
Are you like a changeling? Where you can just...
No.
Moonstone just like squishes.
I like that description.
That's exactly what it sounds like.
He's just gonna like sit for a second, and he's gonna go. I wish I didn't have a connection with him, and I wish to be my own person. And I cast Wish.
Yeah.
So I will wish myself to have a different, to no longer see the probability and to no longer see the world multiverse, and to no longer have that connection to Qualar, at least at the severity that it is.
Aww.
So I will change my face and sort of my whole aesthetic to be more of if you want to give the description.
So
I'm staying a sorcerer warlock because it's better.
Okay.
But I'll be a hexblade warlock now.
But he becomes this. Looks almost more like he's a scientist or something than he was before. The clocks seem to help make up a robe.
Keep going.
And he just everything seems to be more focused around the different clocks and stuff than it was before. It was all kind of like an amalgamation. Now it is focused on the clocks.
You have a British accent?
Yeah, a little bit.
That worked.
There he is. There's the clock man.
I have a large disdain for him, more than I did. Call me Gareth. Gareth Rydell. I feel like that's a good name for this sort of thing.
Crow's mad.
Stick a hand out and just go, right, nice to meet you, Gareth.
Shake, 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 shake. It's a stronger grip than you expected.
Oh, what?
Moonstone is now friends with Gareth.
It's wet for some reason.
Oh, sorry. I'm trying to get used to this new
It's all the ale.
Wait, what? I
the
don't
ice?
want to take it.
No. Trying to train vigorously.
What is it you're looking for?
I have the memory of meeting you all and the connection, but for some reason, and he kind of pops like this little handle out into the world, and it's very reminiscent of like essentially to match the grip. There's like these little clocks that kind of create a handle. And as he kind of swings it out, it turns into like this little like gladius, this like short sword. As it like detaches, and you almost hear like a similar to a clock ticking. And he shunts it out and he goes,
Ooh,
"Oh, so that's what that's interesting.
that's neat.
This is gonna be interesting. What's next? Oh, sorry." And he picks up his mug that he didn't drink in before and raises it up. To new beginnings?
To new beginning.
Fibblethip goes to raise his mug, and then you see that same hand that grabbed the demon lord goes, yank! You just hear him go. You just hear him kind of go as he's getting yanked. He just goes, aww.
So I mean, you have a king to go back to, but
Right.
it feels kind of weird.
Would you like to join our group? We could use another fine magic user. We've got our strength between the two of us, I think.
He looks at Drift.
You'd have to speak to her commander if you'd want to join a legion such as theirs.
What are you gonna do? Sorry, what are you going to do?
If I'm no longer required to stay with this group, I will probably go on a different mission. But I would have to check back with my leader.
Okay.
And if I required you to stay with them, would you make friends finally?
If that's a requirement, I'll work on my social skills.
It's required.
Okay, I'll start by saying, my name's not Drift, it's Omnira. So,
But would you prefer Omnira or would you prefer Drift?
if we're friends, call me Omnira.
Right, well...
Should we all have code names then?
As Lexine, by the way, did walk out of the shadows.
I was just like, drifts around, we won the war, I'm assuming.
Moonstone just kind of just kicks the dirt.
Should we all have monikers?
What's wrong with the Minotaur?
Oh, you can ask him. He's a human.
He's just shy.
Moonstone?
Well, Moonstone says hi.
Hi.
Hello.
You okay?
I think so. I just haven't been invited to the group.
You were...
You were the...
Moonstone, you are a part of our camp.
I am?
You are! You have been this whole time!
Moonstone's happy! Ah, yeah. Wait,
Moonstone, we're besties.
Happy tears. He's just...
Moonstone's happy.
So I take it since we won, everything worked out.
Sort of.
I think as well
Also,
as I
who are
could've.
you?
My name is Gareth Rydell.
Moonstone says this is
Moniker the Clockman.
Oh boy.
Come on, what is that? The Hands of Time. What?
Father time. Father time.
They call me...
Kronos?
No, I'm not going to say that. Excuse me?
Well,
Oh, that's a good... It's actually not a bad...
I'm sorry. I hate to be that person. I did not expect that to come from you. Where did that come from? Are you well-versed in religion?
sometimes.
I'm not going to ask any more questions. Kronos it is.
I like that. Moonstone likes that.
Interesting.
But
With a C, CH, not the K. That's
That's
don't eat babies.
helpful.
That was the other one.
You're not that one either, though, right? You're just taking the name.
well, are you the Titan or are you the God?
Neither. I'm me. I just think it's a cool name that has the thing with time.
Okay.
Instead of being Clockman, I'm not a deity.
I
That
kind
I
of
know.
like Clockman.
Clockman. Flavor
Clockman.
Flav. How about this?
Oh, God.
Do want to clarify, my line of work required that I conceal my name, but among friends, I'll let you call me by my
Well, I
name.
think if we're out in the field together, I don't know why we wouldn't go by monikers to protect ourselves and each
Okay,
other.
Clockman.
I significantly like Curtis Moore. That's sort of condescending.
What do we call?
I don't need it. I don't do the moniker
But
thing.
what if? What if?
I don't need
Metal
it.
Man.
I am proudly Krone Diamondheart,
How about Bald
servant of Origin.
Bald Man. Baldy.
I'll go find out another name for him from Orton. He'll give me one.
Oh, I'm sure
You know he will.
I'm sure he will.
You know
yes.
he will.
Great. I'm sure it'll be the best name ever.
Yes, very shiny armor. He's kind of a steel wall.
Can we call you Crony?
Yeah,
How about Cromulus?
why don't you just call me Shield?
Okay, Shield.
Is that your way of saying you feel like we treat you like a shield?
Well, it's my job. It's my
Okay.
it's my job to be a protector.
How about Seraph?
Who?
Seraph.
What?
Seraph?
Yeah, Seraph, like an angelic.
Did you just call me a serf?
No, Seraph.
What?
It's
Like a font?
no,
Papyrus.
Seraph. It's
Really rather be Comic Sans.
That's pretty good.
a seraph is an angelic being that is meant to protect, and it also, as well as your regalia, it seems a good
If it's one you all agree to, then I'm fine with that.
seraph.
Seraph?
Moonstone likes Seraph.
Drift.
Drift, Seraph, Clockman. Which maybe sounds a little out of place now
how
compared
about-
to the others. I do
fine.
like Kronos.
What about Clock Boy? Clocky Boy?
Clockman will fit fine.
TikTok?
TikTok. Yes, I will be great in the modern
You will
world.
spread your
Fights by-
influence across the
I'm
land.
an influencer named
He
TikTok.
fights by just doing dances from like the waist up.
Guys, he's become an NPC.
Renegade.
Oh god!
And for Moonstone,
What do we call Moonstone?
Moonstone's already such a great
I
moniker.
know. I feel like I don't know. Colossus.
Ooh.
That's pretty cool.
He's pretty large.
You're right. Yes, Colossus is a good one.
Colossus with the K.
Sure.
Yeah.
At the end, it's silent.
Colossus. All right.
Colossus.
Colossus.
With a K.
And we're going with Clockman.
That's up to you. I'm not gonna decide my own moniker.
It sounded like you said something else first. Cockman.
Clockman.
There it is. The infamous cockman.
Right.
But just don't get it accidentally mixed with Cockman.
Right.
By the time you all finish this conversation,
Well, we've been drinking a little bit
Lexine
now.
is gone. There's just a note left.
What does
Pick
it say?
that.
Excuse me, that's my boss's note. Give me that.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Give it back.
Okay. Oh.
That is none of your business.
You're
Okay.
I can't read.
I was about to say the same shit.
I can't read.
I can't read.
What does the note say?
It says, whenever you all done celebrating, we didn't extinguish all of Demel's followers today.
On a purge.
If you all were interested, you could continue to work for this new kingdom as its sort of black ops squad. That hunts down the remnants.
Do we get a name? There's already Alpha Company. I don't want that. That's awful.
I liked Moonstone Squad personally.
Moonstone Squad.
It's good for me, except for the fact that if we're doing the whole moniker thing, if we're calling ourselves the Moonstone Squad,
Oh,
we are using the name of the
Kolosk. Kolosk.
Kolosk.
I kind of like Drifting Moon.
What?
Drifting Moon.
Drifting Moon.
How about
Changing the tides of the world. One.
Well, we could stay with like Moon and go like Luna or something.
Lunar.
Right.
Lunar Clock Boys.
That's it. That's it. No.
I think what we'll do is we'll leave this up
Yeah.
to the audience because it will probably be a while before we see you guys again. We
probably
will
true.
return to Tales of the Blood War.
Submit
Let's
your
ask
group
the audience.
names.
So
That's the audience.
I don't know.
for until we meet again, feel free to throw in the comments on this video or tweet at us or anything.
Use hashtag DQC and tweet us your
Terrible
terrible
ideas.
company names.
But so since we do have a little bit extra time, do you want to go through like a little talk through? Like tell like because we do have some extra time, and since that's a good button,
Did you say purr?
and
Purr.
this is kind of a good vibe check, I think, right?
Sure.
Yeah, not for too long.
Yeah.
For like 30 minutes, 25, something like that. So, how's everyone feel about that? There's a lot of combat.
It's the most damage I've ever done as any character ever.
That was pretty cool.
That was exciting.
Yeah, he had 252 health. You guys wiped him in about a half a second.
Yeah, we went. Okay.
Bonkers.
How did everyone like their what were you saying?
I was also going to say, there was. Hang on, I gotta do the math. Continue.
How did everyone like their characters or the other characters in the group? Because that was like you've never played a paladin before.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first high level character you've ever played. This is a very different change of pace for your kind of characters that you play.
On the podcast, at least.
Yeah.
I mean, in general,
I haven't seen you play a character like that.
the big dumb
Since Kith.
lovey-dovey hasn't been a thing. It's the lovey-dovey part where he's just like, I just want to be friends. Like, that hasn't really been an integral part to any of the characters I've seen you play in general. So, we've all, like,
Kim
in
has
general.
Kim has a little bit of that, but he's not like a tank the way that.
Right.
We also haven't had but this is, we got to that part in, like, 2 parts.
Right.
So, like, he immediately was the, oh.
Yeah.
So, how does everyone feel? Just go through that.
I like Krone a lot. I think he's a great character. I think he's a character that can continue like a story if we ever continue this out and pull it through.
epic level stuff?
It is.
Maybe.
It's different. I don't play a lot of like get into combat and like be in the middle of it characters. I do a lot of like support stuff. So yeah, doing 115 damage
That's it?
in an attack was new for me and great. Yeah, I like them a lot. Paladins are cool.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Becca?
It was cool. I liked all of y'all's characters, and I enjoyed the combat and stuff. I think I'm still trying to gain confidence playing playing D&D. I'm always kind of like worried I'm gonna do something wrong or.
That's the best part of D&D.
Yeah, and then I feel like too nervous to roleplay, so I'm just trying to build confidence and not like take it like too seriously.
Well, yeah, like this, like you only got what 2 low level episodes in, or one?
Was
Well,
just
one
one.
episode, but you guys have
Yes. So you've only played D&D twice at like 3rd, 4th to 5th level,
your right.
and you played an 18th level
Right.
character. So, by all regards, you picked it up pretty damn quick.
I just did
Like,
the same thing every time. I was like, hide, sneak, and
Hey, look, that's a rogue. There you go.
That is what they do. You didn't do anything wrong.
You can,
Awesome.
and like, there's always different ways to play rogues, but at the end of the day, like just like any support character, you do what your character's good at, which is sneaking and shooting.
Okay.
No, I think you did well, and I think the role play. I think you chose a very good character to role play. Because like Krone was the perfect straight man for the group. He was which is really funny.
That's the real character work right there.
But like it's because Krone was just very much we're doing this because this is the thing to do. Very objective based, but not like manic or anything. Like he's like, I'm a normal dude. You guys are the weirdos. And it really drove that juxtaposition, especially dealing with someone like your character who's like sort of outgoing, but in kind of a snarky way.
Yeah.
And then you two had like your little like butting heads of just like, I don't like who you are at your core.
Yeah.
Like, what you do grosses me out.
But they still worked together, which was cool.
Yeah,
So-
it was very much like, hey, we don't want to be here, but we both have to be here.
That's
And-
the hardest thing about, especially as a new player, is bringing in a character with any kind of antagonistic attitude or an attitude of like, I don't want to do this. How do you reconcile that
I
in
think
your
the best
head?
way to go about that is respect. I think Drift didn't like him, but she respected him for his strength and his selflessness.
Yeah.
Moonstone?
Yeah.
How'd you feel about Moonstone?
Moonstone loves
She's a
Moonstone.
kooky
Aw.
character.
Dude.
He was so sweet. Like Drift could not be mean to him.
I love Moonstone. He's definitely gained one of my like favorite characters I ever played as. Like with just being a new subclass of a barbarian, which it's honestly really fun.
What is the subclass?
It's Path of the Giant.
Okay.
So he literally just rage and become either large or huge.
This became a thing because we were all sat in the hallway back there, and then we started discussing what it would be like if you could just throw things at people.
And then I found out I could cast Enlarge or Reduce, and I could turn him even bigger. And that's why I was like, oh my god, that's awesome.
I still kind of wish he threw a tree with Drift off.
Oh, that was the thing I was gonna say earlier. So what happened that I told you guys to tell you about at the end with the soldiers. So you took 12 off with the trees you threw before. I rolled 2d12 for the number of guys.
Got 2 12s.
I got 2 12s.
Oh wow.
I took out the group. Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Those were they were in a thing I downloaded a long time ago that was their mithril guards.
Oh,
Interesting.
So they have 115 hit points each.
Yeah.
You guys dealt out 1,380 damage over the course of 2 turns.
Woo! And I built a door.
That was pretty cool.
Hey, that
I
door-
don't know how to build a door.
All right.
Same. Oh yeah. And so, do you want to go into like the thought? I guess I'll talk about Qualar's Echo real quick. Or Gareth Rodale. No, I spitballed a bunch of ideas over to Gary, and I was just like, oh, I can play this, and then he's like, oh, what if you played like Tinted Bird from one of our other one shots, and I was like, no, it just doesn't feel like it fits. Like I could, but like it didn't feel like there was any motivation for him to get caught up in all this and start like, because like we were trying to he was trying to figure out, why are we even here? What are we doing? And so I was just spitballing a bunch of ideas, and then I was like, well, we've kind of already gone into the multiverse thing with like my one shots, but that doesn't mean we can't do it with others. But then I was like, what if Qualar's trying to fix shit now? What if he was trying like a failed version of Qualar? Because Qualar, as we found out at the end of the last my campaign, is that Qualar separated his consciousness into multiple multiverses to build up that knowledge to throw back into the hive mind, so he can be level 30 in every class, so he can know everything essentially. And then I was like, wait, some of them had to fail because it's adventuring. You don't just get to win all the time. And so we were just like, what if he failed? And then I'm like, yeah, that'd be funny. That'd be good. I think I can do that because I love Qualar. He's like my favorite character of all time. But fuck. Then he was like, wait a second. He's gonna have to make intelligence saving throws and wisdom. Like, I haven't played a character where I could just be manic, because every character I've tried has either been altered or needed to change to fit the group better. But this, especially bouncing off of your guys' characters, was super helpful, because Drift was just like antagonistic completely. Krone was just like, I guess we're doing this because this is our only option. Mm-hmm. And Moonstone was just happy to be there. and it was just
pretty balanced.
Yeah, and it was just like everyone had different opinions, but none of them got in the way. Like, there was no big fight. There was no anything that was like super antagonistic, because nothing that happened was wrong. Like, nothing went wrong. It just didn't go great.
Right.
But yeah. What were you gonna say?
All I was gonna say was that for the people who were in my original campaign that I ran off the podcast, how did you like the way that this tied into what happened for you guys?
Yeah,
yeah.
So to go into that, so I helped Gary plan the first session, which is why my character was kind of the GPS, not knowing. I didn't know anything. What happens is, whenever people are going to do one shots or they need advice on stuff, I'll just start throwing out obscene shit and just going and just throwing out a bunch of ideas, and then Gary will just be like, I like that one, I like that. That's how my campaign was planned at first, because our transcriber would just be like, that's good, that's too much, you can do that, don't do that, if you do that, I'm going to punch you. I'm like, okay, cool. And so that's how I DM'd collaboratively, and so I've just noticed that that's a thing that we kind of bounce off each other. So the second time, when I was like, okay, we need to make everyone feel useful at certain times, because it felt like I was just like a GPS, not like I was manhandling the session, but it was definitely everyone had to look to me, and I was like, I don't want to be a leader, which was its whole thing. But yeah. So we were just like, what are we gonna do? And then how did you come to Baphomet? Why?
So just kind of scrolling through all of the different demons, because this has been a thing since I first started DMing, having this character Clement who has been forcibly merged with a demon, and neither one of them want it. That's the other thing about the characters. Neither one of them enjoy it.
Neither of them were
no, they did. It was not enjoyable. Neither one of them wanted to be a part of it, but I had never really decided who that demon was. So I was looking through, and I see this guy who's just a beast of a fighter. He's just savage. And that's the way that Clement fights whenever he is in that transformed state, is just this savage being. And I was like, okay. Yep, we're good. And that was it. That was the decision-making process for that. I was just like, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Nice. Spooky scary.
So another question I had is, so is there anything we can pull from these characters or these ideas that you were going to actively integrate into the campaign coming up, back to Scott's campaign next week?
Am I taking any of these story elements and bringing them into the campaign?
Either is there something that you found, even if it's a small thing, where more magic items, less magic item, like the idea of like something that happened in this campaign that you can pull back to the actual campaign.
Yeah, there are several little moments, but I'm not going to go into them because I want them to be moments that you all experience. But yes, no, I as a DM lean on high magic. I mean, you guys already have like 3 items each, basically, from the gotcha machines or whatever. Because my philosophy as a DM is if you all get too strong, I can just take things away from you. You know? I mean, like in a fair way, in a way that makes sense to the story, but like if something's overpowered, there's ways to do things and like get around that. I like this idea that Gary brought of having them bonded in that way, like Clemens and them bonded. And there are things from that I also kind of had in my head for things. So there are some tie-ins into the worlds. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Spook secrets.
Becca. I keep wanting to call you Drift.
It's my new name.
That happens in the other podcast I met in Afterlife. Literally, one of the DMs calls me Fen all the time. He does like he's like you're interchangeable at this point. I'm like I kind of like it. Like it's a fun little nickname. Yeah, anything you can pull from. Because this is a super high level, so you might feel a lot better going back to what you could do before. It's like the subclass of Phantom. Is there anything you can pull from that? Like, is there anything you can pull from any of this?
Well, I do know that technically Romy in the other campaign is also a rogue. I only really use spells, but I could definitely also do sneak attacks. So, yeah, I don't know. It's definitely good practice. I feel like it's less time. I think when I just started playing D&D, there's a lot of me just kind of staring at my sheet and, you know, trying to figure out like what I can do. And I think I understand now like actions, bonus actions, and reactions a lot better. So that's cool. It's good practice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Crow, you learn anything?
What did you learn today?
That Moonstone is fantastic.
Honestly,
Agreed.
Yeah.
we need to get like little Moonstone plushies, make Moonstone merch.
Can it be like a Highland cow, like just kind of a regular Highland cow in like armor, and then you can put the dread helmet on top, like it's a separate thing that you put over that
the
makes
horns.
you put it over the horns, and it just puts a veil of darkness on him.
You can also get a tiny little drift figure to attach to the top.
It sits between the horns.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it was fun playing a high-level campaign again, because a lot of our recent stuff has just been very on the lower side, but there's still a lot more story to tell with those campaigns. As this one, we're going back in time to another campaign that has already been played out, but we were getting a different perspective on it, so it's very interesting. I like the take on it. So,
Going forward with these campaigns, are we continuing these? Is it a new reality?
So you guys have sort of reset
this
reality, which is also going to cause weird things to happen with Gareth because he's technically supposed to be on the other side of the continent
and
at that moment in time.
He's now a different version of Qualar. So
Yep.
That's an
Yeah,
interesting
yeah.
take.
We went for that because it kind of pissed me off when Fibblethip piped up at all because I wanted that to be a revelation that him and his god had.
Oh,
And that because like Fibblethip said something, and I'm like, well, shut up, Fibblethip, I hate you. And I was just like, I was really hoping that Qualar or Limo or someone else had reached out to him and be like, all right, looks like you got to go back now, and it's like pulling me back and for me to make that like split-second decision of, no, I want to stay here.
Yeah.
But Fibblethip saying it was like, I get that because he wouldn't have come to that conclusion by himself, but he did feel weird, and I tried to facilitate that through roleplay where I was just like, I'm just kind of zoned out. Clock Boy? Really?
I mean, do you like Cockboy better?
No. I don't like either. Do you take anything? Can you take anything from this? Because first session, you woke up and we were playing. So.
yeah. I was some people may notice in the last episode that I was just sort of like out of it, and that's because I had literally woken up less than an hour before we started filming.
To be fair, the camera could not see you.
Oh yeah, it didn't work. So
Yeah.
Well, it was very
zoomed out. But yeah, no. I really enjoy the world that I have. I do think we'll continue more with this group because I think this is an interesting dynamic and also an interesting thing to look into is like what happened after this war was accomplished. What else went down?
Yeah, because I think whenever we jumped in that other campaign, it was how many years after?
500.
Yeah. And so that's what I was saying, like, because I know you said I had to be on the other side of the continent, but I was like, there's still like 500 years before that whenever we met him.
No, the incident happens at the same time.
Oh, you're talking about that.
Yeah, the incident happens at the same time as like right before this battle.
Okay. Well, then that begs the question, do we think that Clockman will stay with the group
Clockman.
or probably just be a different character?
So I've got things in mind
Well,
for
because
that.
I was like, I have no problem playing a different character. That's fine. I can play Toothless.
Gotta watch out for daylight saving
Wishes
time,
are
'cause now we're
dangerous.
late everywhere he goes.
They are. Well, like that was the thing. Was just like, I went because, and I think that could pose other things, but it's very weird fitting into a group and figuring out exactly where we sit. Because I don't know how it felt to you guys, but then after we finished, it just felt inorganic for me to kind of stay. It just feels like there's somewhere else I needed to be, which kind of makes sense that I need to be on the other side of the fucking continent. But it was just like I like looked at everyone and I was like, everyone's kind of grown together. We've all figured out we've fought together. Like you create that bond. But I was like, this bond between Moonstone and Krone is there. The bond between Drift and Moonstone is there. But there were no really bonds made with Clockman because like there wasn't. Like we're all like friends now, but
Well,
like you know,
it's a weird situation. I mean, it's from Krone's perspective because you're not like real.
yeah.
In a way, right? So like the idea was like, I guess if you disappear, you go back to whatever reality you're from. So death isn't of the same consequence.
Yeah.
For you as it would be for the three of us.
Right.
the ones you death awarded.
And I can only do it 3 times. There's 3 of us, and so yeah, I mean it's interesting because like the idea to make bonds with you, because I didn't know where you were going after this was done. If we did what we needed, it was like maybe they're just gone. So it was like, do I invest time in really being like?
Yeah.
But that's why I was like, after we were done and had fought, I was like, yes, come join our join the camp, be a group, be part of the group.
Yeah, I agree. I think it also felt a little unnatural for Drift to stick around, so I'm glad there was like the little plot point of her leader being like, "Can you like try?"
Yeah, no, I realized very quickly that Drift would not stick around with this group unless forced to. I was like,
I didn't want to be difficult, but I knew, like,
Lexine sees problems if this person cannot figure out how to function in a group. So she's just like, no, you have to stay.
she needs to learn how to do that, but she takes orders really well. So I think if Lexine is like, learn how to be friends with your group, she's gonna be like, all right, it's bestie time. Buy everyone presents.
Really go Hallmark movie.
She wants to be the best at everything. If you tell her she needs to get better at being a friend, she's be like, all right,
The best.
bestie time.
It's
I'm gonna be
very-
the best friend.
Who is the Undyne from Undertale?
Yes.
Literally,
Where
just
she's like,
that.
best friend. Destroys and sets her house on fire.
I love her so much.
Yes.
Oh, there it went.
Crow. Moonstone just wanted to have friends be around.
He's so sweet.
And like, it feels like definitely Moonstone has like a deeper bond with those two, but with you, it's like he doesn't know what to do exactly, but like, Kronos.
Yeah. Well, like it was weird because I felt like an NPC. Like from my perspective, it was just like I'm giving you guys information. I'm going through my own turmoil, but it's not facilitated through conversation
Right.
because it's just like I'm telling you guys exactly what's going on. I just don't, because of the character, I don't see much character growth happening. And also, I became a completely different person. So you guys are going to have to get to know that person.
Right.
So it's almost like I just severed those bonds because I'm no longer who I was.
Well, and the situation we were put in was so timely that it was like, all that we can do in these 2 days is get the information we need to do the thing we want to do. We haven't had time to sit and talk and
well, do you think it's funny that you death warded them because of the way you looked at me, but do you guys think the death ward and that connection between made you guys feel closer to Krone?
I think that Drift respects Krone and saw that his efforts too. He was all like, I'm gonna keep you in line and make sure you don't run away, but at the same time he went out of his way to protect her and keep the group alive. So Drift definitely respected that, and she was still a little bit abrasive, but was never going to derail anything, especially something that he decided to do because she trusted him. But I don't know, but I do feel like Drift probably did get closer to Moonstone and Krone. I think Qualar was kind of just so crazy and manic and was always having a breakdown and spouting things out. She was just like, we're just gonna listen to this guy.
Did you guys trust Qualar? Because this is arguably the most untrustworthy person in the entire multiverse.
Yep.
And above that,
Drift didn't trust him, but things worked out, so I think more trust would be there at the end. But then he's gone, and she's like, who's this new bitch?
I mean, ultimately I had orders. I had orders to follow, and it didn't really matter whether I trusted you or not. I think by the time we got through things, that was very much okay, we're on the same side, we're doing the same thing right. But in the beginning, I mean, yeah, you showed up and we're like, hey, we're going to do this thing. I'm like, so are you Oriton? No? Okay, great. Well, then I'm not going to be doing that.
Well, then eat
Right.
shit.
Well, you can go fuck yourself. But, yeah.
I think Moonstone just...
Moonstone just won a fence.
Moonstone just won a fence.
There's nothing else to it.
There's nothing else to it.
So I was very surprised that you just had Lexine just be travel with them. Because I expected it to be more we kind of go our separate ways, and then Oriton's hey, we're making a Black Ops squad. You're my best defender, but I need someone to get on the offense because I drive a tank around. And then I expected Lexine to be hey, those guys you traveled with, everyone's deciding on making a national Black Ops group to go out and explore and figure things out about things outside of Okalaran since we couldn't leave. We need someone with some brains on the inside. And then they're hey, you want to go with your friends?
Right. I think they've been get out of camp.
Here's the thing about this that's kind of interesting. The only one person has had this idea for this Black Ops squad. The rest of the leadership of this new kingdom, Lexine just took initiative and just went for it.
Yeah.
So this is not a discussed thing. Oriton doesn't know about it.
Oh boy.
Nobody else knows about it, but she was like, this group seems to work good together, and I'm pretty sure they just accomplished something incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Keep them together.
Seems like a good idea.
Besties. Yay.
Yay. Cool.
Is there anything what was your favorite part? What was your favorite part? Other than, is it dealing the 115 damage?
It was dealing 115 damage for me. Yeah, I know. I thought the fight at the end was cool. I built this character to be in the middle of combat, and I feel he did not actually do that much in the middle of combat, except for right at the very end.
Yep.
But I never felt unuseful in the same way that maybe I kind of did with Varric.
Yeah.
A little bit. Varric was oh man, what a struggle for him. But at least just having a character that has passives, like the aura, in and of itself is I could just have that alone. +3 on saves to everyone, and that would be my contribution to the party.
Well, it was cool because you had a lot of prep whenever you went to do stuff. Your prep for your bond, your death ward, but also your bond with Drift. And I was oh, Qualar can capitalize on that and give you things to reduce.
Yeah, I built this character specifically as a protector, as a shield for the king, and I said, what spells and things would he need to have to protect a king? And that's what I took, was all the warding stuff, and it's great. It's a really interesting, different way to play.
Yeah.
A in-combat character. Yeah.
Favorite part?
Getting a 35 on everything you roll.
I mean,
It's like Clock Boy. I was like,
yeah. No, the high rolls were fun. No, it wasn't the Clockboy thing. It might have been. Actually, I'm trying. There was something funny that happened earlier, but I forgot it, so it must not be my favorite.
I think that's how that works, but yeah. Sure.
I mean, if I can't remember, it's
Right.
probably not my favorite. I mean, I liked the part where Drift gave Clement. Oh wait, not Clement.
Baphomet,
Baphomet Clement's
soul trinket.
soul
Yes.
trinket, and he was just like, "Oh my gosh, thank you."
I did like the Hallmark ending
Yes.
they gave us.
I imagined her looking at him like,
Yes, the Demon Prince Baphomet, King of Beasts.
Hey, you know what? If they are a creature of chaos, every once in a while that chaos has got to work in our favor.
That's true.
So,
We are Dice Quest and Chaos.
We did have a quest. We rolled dice. There was chaos.
Yes, there was.
we did it.
We did. Favorite part?
Definitely using the trees as a portal.
"That was awesome."
How about you?
Oh, I think honestly, I don't think I have a specific favorite part. I think the things that I enjoyed the most about this was watching everyone else work together and find ways to interact with each other. Because I loved how I loved when Drift would just go away and then you just come back, and I loved when you were always just like, where did she go? When most people would just be focused on other things, but then you look behind you and you're like, 1, 2, 3, where the fuck? Those parts were always funny. I loved Moonstone taking off the helm to make it tiny.
Yes.
That always cracked me up. I didn't really have any moments with Qualar specifically that I liked.
Sure.
I think it was more just watching everyone else is what, and I think for me as a player, that's what I enjoy most because it's my DM coming out where I like to facilitate because if I end up changing this to a different if I don't go on with Gareth so that I can do other things.
Right.
I had a plan for another character I would play because I like playing a support. Whenever the disadvantage thing for you, my hoof, where it was just we're all working together, so the aura is happening, the hoof is happening because he's huge, and you're trying to hide, and then I got to be helpful to you and be no disadvantage, fuck you, Gary. Anytime I can give you a fuck you, Gary.
Also, by the way, setting me up to say that she has disadvantage just so that way you can say she doesn't.
I haven't been able to do it the entire time, and I was
Fucking dickhead.
But that's what I like to. I love to facilitate other people and make them better. And I don't like the way paladins do it because I don't want to have to be around for them to for that. I like to, because your character would never know if I didn't make it as obvious as I could have just been there's a clock behind you that's distracting Clement from seeing you. It could have been that, but I did that so that it looked more aesthetically pleasing. But yeah. And then I liked getting to know what happened to Clement because I've known about this character for years at this point, and I would love to know what the fuck happened to him because he wasn't in the final battle. And I was like, why?
They had this giant final battle and he was never there.
Because he's the attack dog of Demelza, so it's why wasn't he there?
I still think up high on my favorite moments of DMing is the first time you guys met Clement.
Oh yeah, our bird got bitch smacked through. Our Aarakocra got bitch smacked through 2 buildings.
Rough.
Almost died.
He was running through buildings, chasing them through the streets of an abandoned city.
Ouchie.
Scary.
But yeah, no.
Do you have a favorite moment of this past?
Getting to play Clement again.
Yeah.
I loved this character when I made it the first time, and I was really happy to bring it back.
Well, I'm sorry that we ended him.
That
so quickly.
By the way, I'm nerfing the fuck out of that axe before you ever get it.
No, keep it the same.
Do you want to know how much damage it does on a hit?
It did 76 damage to me in.
It does 60-12.
Yeah.
So you just said bite through.
That's probably what I'm gonna do. And also, I'm taking this away because it has an ability called Mighty Slash, which is once per turn on a critical hit, you can use a bonus action to deal max damage.
Thank God I have.
No, that's perfect.
Fuck no!
So it's connected. Wait. Just say it's only connected through Baphomet, and that's why you can't use it because you're not a demon prince. Boom.
So I guess we're gonna. All I'm gonna say is that between the three of us, we have a good end if you want to go back there and try to get those powers
You can
back.
your deal could be, I want to make a deal with Baphomet to be able to actually use this weapon. If you
Now you could make that a quest line if you wanted to.
There you go.
there, so you want to unlock its full potential. You have to
It's like awakening the
That'd be fucking cool. There we go. See, this is why we nerf shit so we can buff it later.
So we can buff it later.
Make it 2d12.
Okay.
Ooh, he nerfs it more.
Uh-oh.
Reggie.
I mean, yes.
Are you wanting 2d12 so you can have the crit thing?
Well, the thing is, whenever barbarians crit, they get brutal critical.
Yeah.
So they add extra dice to it. So I had.
That's why he had it, because it was fucking ridiculous.
No, brutal critical does it adds more dice.
No, I know.
Okay.
That's why I gave it to Clement.
Got it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, thank God he couldn't crit on me.
I know, dude. Oh my god.
Oh yeah. By the way, you had me reduced down to 56 in the first session, and then 32 in the next time you fucking hit me.
Out of 241.
Yeah, I'm at 241 HP.
But yeah,
Jesus.
yeah. I hope I'm very happy if I continue to play Gareth.
Sure.
But it feels like your character, and so
I mean, I there are ways for me to make it make sense. If you want to stay as him, if you don't want to stay as him, I can also do that.
If you would you guys, I mean, like I know you guys didn't really make a great connection with him. So it could be very easily someone else is given up to the group if you want to see something else, or because I have an idea for a character that would be so much fun.
What will make me happy is whatever will make you happy.
Yeah, whatever would make it more fun for you.
Exactly.
Honestly.
It's your experience.
I mean, facts.
Straight facts.
Uh-oh.
Facts.
God,
I mean,
I just don't know how to play Gareth is my problem.
well, here's the thing: is we'll discuss this later, but I have a way for it to make sense why you wouldn't be playing him the way that he was.
True.
Any ending?
Ending thoughts?
Thoughts?
It was a great little 2 session.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fun.
I'm ready to go back to Saren so goddamn much.
Why? You guys don't have anything happening that's interesting
Dude.
this next session?
No, like literally.
We win!
Everything
We already
fucking
won,
started
man.
like he started changing as a person, and then we took a break, and I was like, "Fuck!"
No, yeah.
We're gonna go get our coins and go to the slot machine.
If
If we ever get back to that fucking slot
Yeah,
machine,
you guys have a place to visit first, thanks to a certain somebody.
well, I mean, if it didn't happen, then I didn't know if it would happen ever. So,
I know.
and out of game, I wanted to just go back to the gotcha machine and do the thing, but then I was like, I'm not risking this opportunity only being a one and done. So, but yeah, I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, my plan for that is I'm gonna give you my extra coin because like we cap out at 3, because I'm at 3 items.
I mean, not every item.
I'm at 2. Oh yeah, because
Not every item needs a tuning.
True.
So
Oh, I thought you can only get 3 out of the gotcha machine. I thought. Okay, cool. We'll find out.
we'll figure it out.
But yeah, my plan was to give you a coin so that you have the option to have a.
nope.
2 items. 3 items.
Yeah, 2.
What?
Yeah.
What are you talking
Yep.
In my campaign.
So
Anyway.
next week we'll see what happens. and-
Okay. What do you? Wait, sorry. The final thing. What are you most looking forward to for Tales of the Blood War? Quick, lightning round.
Saren's still expanding his fucking personality and then not being a piece of shit.
Kib,
I like that.
Kib, Kib,
I like that.
Kib. Lightning round. Lightning round.
Being a bard.
Great.
I do love that.
do love
I want to figure out what the hell happens after Stratario just outed herself, and I want to see where that what happens to the group after that, because that's a huge fucking thing that everyone now knows. Anyway,
about? I want to use the giant gumball machine. I think
Perfect.
that sounds fun.
and God.
Oh, I'm not going to tell you. I know what I'm most excited for.
What are
but
you
you're
most
not
excited for
going
that you
to
can
know.
tell us? Lightning round.
Oh no, I'm just really excited that we're going to basically be starting our next session in Nessus. Yay!
Yay.
Spooky ooky.
Spooky, scary. Bye. Bye.
See you
Have a
guys
good
next week.
time. See you next week on DQC.